Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Alexander Lexter Juice. Mabalik para sa inyong update. Kahapon, syempre, ay may I want asa. Pero, kaya ngayon tayo nag-update kasi hindi tayo nanood. Kasi nga, syempre, wala si Maymay. And I do not want to watch the I want asa. Pero nang dahil sa net, na curious ako kung paano nasabi ni Edward na he is not having a romantic relationship and that he was planning to have a Valentine date with Darren Espanto. Kaso nga lang, may engagement si Darren Espanto. Kaya, he's going to spend his Valentine's Day unplanned, na walang ka-date. Wow! Grabe, Edward, what a big revelation. All we know, may ka-date ka at yung mga sabi-sabi ng mga chismis na meron kang ka-special relationship. Pero ikaw na mismo ang nagsabi, wala. So yeah, here is Edward Barber. Talagang sinabi niya in public, wala siyang ka-special date sa Valentine's Day. Ano nga ba ang katotohanan? And let's hear from him. Paano na, Shania? Let's go!
Sa Valentine's, ano yung mga pasabog nyo? And share ko lang sa mga single naman dyan, Valentine's Day is not just for romantic relationships. Kaya, no excuses. Plan naman din for your family and friends. Have a Galentines. O, diba? I had a friend, I could be her Galentine. Shout out to you, Bea. Anyway, I want to ask you guys, Jeremy, Edward, and Misha, what are your plans this Valentine's? Misha, do you have a Galentines?
Misha, ikaw. That's why I'm curious, bro. Misha.
Bro. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Valentine's. Siguro ano lang. Show my love to the people I love and self-love.
Yeah.
That's not wrong. Not bad. That's
Tamang behavior.
Ayun. So ikaw, Kuya Edward.
Ako, Valentine's Day, I left my Valentine's Day free for Darren Espanto.
Wow!
Kasi that sounds very, very strange. At kung wala sa context, nako, nasa mainit na tubig ko.
Our question is, did Darren leave his Valentine's Day open for you?
No, he did not!
Oh, mamaya may word siya, dude.
Oh.
Hindi. Mga family context lang na online squad mates. Last year, nag-celebrate kami ni Darren ng Valentine's Day na magkasama. Nag-hangout lang kami. We just ate food and we had fun. Like, this week, may event yata si Darren. So I'm just chilling. Pero, wala lang. I think it's okay. Like, can we normalize not having plans on Valentine's Day? I feel like a lot of people are. I'm not doing anything, and I'm actually happier. Mag-introvert na lang ako sa bahay, guys. Or I'll hang out with my friends. Jeremy and I were playing video games earlier today ng mga oras.
Yes.
Kami naglalaro ng video games.
So baka sa Valentine's Day, ganun pa rin.
Ang aga ha, share ko lang, wala pang noon.
Hindi pa
Pero
sila
may event kasi,
God.
kaya na, bonding lang.
Bonding naman. Bakit? Pwede naman sa Valentine's Day, ganun pa rin, Edward eh.
Oo nga.
Gusto mo?
Bigyan kita ng virtual gift, mga ganun. Gawin kitang sandwich, gusto mo.
Virtual flowers.
Ikaw ba, Shania? Ano ba yung gagawin? Actually, pwede ibahin ko yung question, Shania.
Ayun, so, ayan. Paghandaan mo na, Shania, kasi babalik-balik na rin ka ni Edward ng katanungan na talagang kahit hindi mo in-expect ay ibibigay niya sa'yo. Ano nga ba ang katanungan mo for Shania? Edward John Barber?
Uy! Ito yung question?
Serious lang kasi ako. Serious lang. Have you ever opened your DMs looking for like a possible date?
Oh!
Na parang binuksan ko yung DMs na baka lang may cute na guy na nag-converse sa akin.
Ayan.
Oy!
Ang daming nagma-message sa'yo, Shai.
True.
Hindi, kasi for me, that's like a rule that I don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Para
Okay.
sa akin, I make it a thing to not get with people that just message me through DM that I have not met in person. I prefer to meet people kasi authentically and in person. And para sa akin, if they're messaging you via DM, ibig sabihin hindi lang ikaw. Yung parang they're short messaging other people. And ayun, and you can't really tell someone's vibe through text messages naman. Definitely not. Bakit, Edward?
Ano kung ibang artist?
That I know
It's like my
personally, do I
younger
know them
sister, kaya
personally?
naman I have to make sure that she's safe. Pero like, what if there's another artist you've never met in the industry? Pero crush mo. Tas
Lalo na yung mga artist na hindi ko na-meet.
Wow.
Wow.
Paano kung artist na na-meet mo na, pero never kayo nag-chat?
Parang naging deep talk mo siya na yan.
Sorry, guys.
Wait. I did not sign up. This was not part of the...
When you signed the contract, you signed up. Type ka sa package na hindi mo.
Alam mo na, pag si Edward ang kasama mo, yun yung mga tanungan niya.
May expose ka
Hey!
na ganun talaga.
Basta just know that there's a reason that I'm single and it is my choice. Okay.
All right.
Next up, we never asked Jeremy, what's your Valentine's
Kasi sa akin naman,
Jeremy.
sa akin naman, I'm just, sa totoo lang, I'm gonna be at ABS. I have work on Valentine's.
So may mga ganong kasagutan si Shania Gomez kay Edward John Barber. I was like expecting na yun baka magkamali siya ng salita at baka masabi niya na kasi medyo frontal na masyado yung mga katanungan ni Edward, but then she is so playing safely na talagang siguro na talagang wala siyang panahon na makipag-date, makipag-chat, makipag-usap sa mga estranghero. And even sabi niya, kung kilala niya na medyo na-stop siya doon ng konti, na medyo sabi nga ni Edward, what if may crush ka sa kanya tapos mag-chat siya sa'yo kahit hindi mo pa siya na talagang na meet up or whatsoever, pero artista siya. Pero shucks, yung mga kasagutan ni Shania medyo wobbly for me. Pero yes, mga kaibigan, and it's just nice to see Edward doing this, just like making sure na walang mga maglalabasang mga, alam mo na, mga naglalaro sa isipan ng iba na it seems like, di ba, kung minsan parang sabihin nila na something is going on with Shania and Edward John Barber, pero he is making sure na magiging klaro na he is not pursuing anyone sa mga ka-squad mates niya. And that is very loud and clear, Edward. And that is what I like of you the most. You're so brave, and you are always thinking so well as to how to make sure that your name is always clean. Kasi alam mo, nababasa mo na rin ang mga katanungan ng mga tao sa kanila, sa yung Ask Ed, siguro may mga something na ganyan doon, and then and that is why you are making sure na from this platform ay maipakita mo na you're not pursuing anyone, and that wala kang ka-date sa Valentine's Day, and that all you wanna be with sa bukas sa Valentine's Day ay si Darren Espanto. Pero nga lang dahil may trabaho si Darren Espanto, ay sabi mo ang gusto mo makasama na maglaro ay ang isang Jeremy G. And so yes, mga kaibigan, loud and clear, Edward, copy. Ayan, kuhang-kuha ko ang mensahe mo. And so yes, let's go. Ano nga ba ang ginawa ng I Want Us Up squad kahapon aside from talking about Valentine's Day? Kasi ang sabi, may debating nangyari. Ano nga ba yon? Halika na at puntahan natin ang debate ng squad mates about having a relationship na ayaw ng parents sa'yo, or that may something na hindi na gusto ng parents sa kapartner mo or sa ka-love team mo na inaayawan nila. Ano nga ba ang mga opinion nyo about this? Let's go and hear it from them all the way. From Edward's mouth, Shania's mouth, Misha De Leon, and Jeremy Clinoga.
Kapo, it's
Yes.
very, very soon. Na-meet ko si Baby Giant. I got meet a lot of people when they had a certain promo event. Abang nyo talaga kakaiba ang project na to. FPJ
Yes.
seryoso.
But it's a lie. I went to Quiapo, wala sila doon.
Ay. Nandun sila nagtataping. Nahahawa ka na sa mga jokes ko, Sanaya. Ingat ka.
Ate Shai!
Ingat ka.
Oh my God.
Okay, pero mga pamilya, as we promised, we have a show to do and we have a debate to unpack. Kaya DJ Allen, ibalik natin ang very serious music. Dun dun. Because
Yun na.
our main topic for the next couple of minutes is from Representative Jeremy G.
From me talaga. Okay. Ito yung tanong, guys. It's a two-parter question, okay? First part of the question, would you break up with someone if you didn't like their parents? And then the second part of it is, would you break up with someone if those parents didn't like you?
No. Would you break up
Umikot
with
pa si
someone?
Jeremy. Happy na si
If
Jeremy.
hindi pa dapat,
Umiikot
would
na
you?
nga ako! Binabago ko yung ano.
Is it not would you break up with someone if your parents didn't like your partner? Hindi ba?
Well, in any case, basta yung
In
parents
any case,
mo-
if parents don't approve the relationship,
Okay, so I want Edward to answer first. He always answers last.
Okay.
Yeah.
First ako.
Always finds a
Ah.
way to iwas.
Okay. Hindi ako umiiwas. That's what bad relationships are.
okay, what?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not an expert at this. Again, disclaimer lang po. I'm not in a relationship. I don't have the most experience, so I'll just say what I know. But for me personally, I just really think if I don't think it's an excuse to break up, but it's something you need to consider. Because I've had someone say before, this is a parent speaking, anak, if you're, this is not you know, anak, if I don't like the girl and if she doesn't like talking, baka hindi good match. And I talked to my friend about it, at sabi niya, it doesn't mean that porket you don't get along at the beginning, that break na agad or stop it agad. Because relationships are supposed to grow for a reason. You know, if you find someone, it's so easy to find perfect people in the first 2 months, 3 months, 1 year. Kasi, syempre, best foot forward all the time. So give it time. You know, you give it time for the relationship to grow. This answers both questions. If you don't like them and they don't like you, sinasabi ko lang, pag nasa relationship na kayo and there's something you don't like about the person, is that a reason to quit straight away? If you're married and the person has a problem and it's annoying and it's hard, does it mean you leave straight away? Mamamigyan. I rest my case. Tanaya, go!
Para sa akin naman, it totally. I like what you said about relationships grow, but for me, it definitely kind of will sway my decision for sure. Kasi my parents raised me, and I am exactly who I am because of them. So if you don't like them, then in a way, it's like I'm very similar to them. So parang ganon. So also, if my parents don't like the person that I'm seeing, it's quite hard. I mean, my parents, I'm so lucky that my parents are so kind. If they know that I like someone, if they're iffy about him, they will still give him a chance. They'll be like, I trust her opinion that she likes this guy, so let's see what she sees in him first. Pero kung wala talaga, we'll let her know, but we're not expecting her to break up with him. But I'm just letting her know that there's something off. Because, you know, you're at the end of the day, your parents wants what's best for you. Kaya, it depends. Sino naman yung guy na to? Is he really worth it? I would never ruin my relationship with my parents. Kasi they're the most important thing. Ayun. Next, Misha.
Misha, Dalion.
Ay, nako ate. Pwede bang adjudicator na lang po?
Wow!
I'm just gonna judge. Joke lang. But, I don't know, guys. But, like, for me, parang, I think, I'm on Ate Shai's side, you know, because like, yeah. Well said.
I think
Parang ganun.
agree si Misha and may nag-agree din kay Shania pero medyo biased po siya kasi
Kasi magulang
mother as well. Si Ate O, of course, our producer also says she said, well said. Ibig sabihin, disagree siya sa sinabi ko. Pero
man.
Misha, sumagot ka na.
Me!
Yes.
Ayun nga. Parang I guess it really depends on sino ba yung I mean, ay, ano ba?
Sino ba?
Misha, walang mangyayari sa'yo. Hindi ka, walang magagalit
Sige,
sa'yo.
sige. Okay. Please, I don't wanna get into
Nasa KOL lang tayo. No big deal.
Oo nga.
Ayun nga. Pero yun nga, parang, ay, ano ba yan? So, siguro for me, like,
Ang ganda, Misha. We will take your question and your answer.
Misha, sabi ni Ate O, Tina.
or 44,000, no. Oh my God, guys.
But that's
wait,
alright.
I wore a suit for this.
Yeah.
I believe
Okay, go.
that it is important to assess if it would work out or not.
There you go.
It is important to consider the parents' opinion and your opinion. So I feel like, I guess you should give yourself time to assess if you guys will grow and will it work out in the end. So I feel like hindi that you guys should really assess if the person you're with is worth it.
Worth the one.
So
Worth the
Yeah,
wait.
tama naman.
yeah, worth the wait. Para no conflict with
Magaling
parents,
kami.
no conflict.
Feeling ko kung may
And I-
nakagawa ng baril dun sa sa side ni
Kaya nga.
Sabay may
Oh,
Uy, grabe na.
fairness ha, magaling si Misha. She's just having a hard time finding the right words.
Yes.
Yun lang. Paano mo lang siya eh. Pero tama naman.
normal naman yun kasi in love ka, it's hard to find the right words. Pero si Jeremy has the right words to answer this question, but we'll get back to it as we head on to right here on I Want Asab. Pero kanina pa kami nagde-debate if the parents don't like you or kung ayaw mo yung parents at hindi maganda yung relationship with you and your girlfriend or boyfriend parent, ano ba ang gagawin mo? Makikipag-break ka ba? Or keep on fighting, laban? Jeremy, ano ba yung
My answer is yes. Yun lang.
Wow.
And I think, ang inaabangan nyo mga online squad mates, yun yung inaantayin nyo buong episode ang yes ko.
Yes.
And joke lang. Yung totoong answer is, you guys touched base on it. Kasi tama yan. Just because your parents are unsure about a relationship that you have with someone, it's not a means for you guys to break up agad, but it's definitely something to take into consideration. And I guess it depends on the person you're talking to. Ako naman, just like Shania, my parents influenced my whole life. They influenced how I am as a person throughout my whole life. So siyempre,
Yeah.
they hold a big part in that decision making. But also, if I were in that position and I love the girl, I would try to take a step back and see what is the reason, what is the reasoning for not approving this, is this person worth trying to fight for? It depends on that as well. If they're trying to, parang ano ko sa mukha mo, Edward.
kasi agree mo sabi mo, Jeremy. At natatawa lang ako sa mga comments ng mga staff natin ngayon. Akala nila hindi ko sabihin. Pero sabi ni Danny Chongson, nako, pag nakatagpo kayo ng crazy love life, dededmahin nyo si parents for sure. Nag-iisang Patch Buenaventura. Sabi niya, agree, Miss Danny.
Podcast pala ito.
Sabi ni Danny, usap ulit tayo pag 35 na kayo.
Wow!
Sige po. babalikan namin kayo sa ASAP 2035. Mga pamilya, I think that's it. I think we got the answers that we're looking for.
You are yourself your own, Edward John Barber, having that principle na kaya mong ipaglaban kung sino ang gusto mong ipaglaban. Ikaw yung tipong taong hindi ka agad na influence ng kahit na ano sabihin ng iba, that even from your parents, you are willing to really protect what you needed to protect. And ikaw yung tao na hanggat kaya mong ipaglaban mo. Yan ay base sa sinabi mo. And that you are letting a relationship grow and see what's going to happen. Not from the very start kaagad, break mo na kaagad ang isang relationship. Pag sinabing ayaw ng parents sa magiging kapareha mo. So, I like that kind of thing that kaya mong gawin ang mga bagay without hesitating anything. Ang gusto mo, pag matchy-matchy kayo, pag talagang you are meant to be, yung hindi kayo opposite to each other's, yung bang sinasabing made from heaven yung pagiging partner nyo, kaya mong ipaglaban yon. Pero pag sabi mo nga, pag medyo annoying na and it's not healthy for you to be with that partner, ay i-give up mo na. So yeah, suma total, I always am proud of following you around, Edward John Barber. Ikaw yung taong may prinsipyo sa buhay at matured mag-isip. So yes, saludo ako sa iyo. And yeah, I'll be watching you from PBB hanggang kung saan man yan. I always love your wisdom, Edward John Barber, and point of view sa buhay. And yeah, I will always be here supporting you no matter what. Kasi hindi ako naapektuhan ng mga chismis dyan. And I really like your personality, Edward John Barber. And so yeah, this is it, Panzet. Yan muna ang ating napaka-happy update about Edward John Barber and I Want Us of Squad. I will see you for more later. Dito lang sa aking channel, Alexander Lexter Jules. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat.